This is our first opportunity to really assess the amount of damage that needs to be replaced. The floorboards are pretty shot. Where we're really going to get to able to see the torque box. You can see that there's a plate that was welded in over the torque box. So we've got our grinder. We're going to take all these off and see what's underneath. So that piece came out. It's pretty flimsy. Let's look at what's underneath there. Alright, there's a great big hole. So I think we're going to have to replace this torque box. I just got my first shipment of parts today. I got a toe board, I got floor pan, and I got a torque box. We're going to start taking some measurements of the floor so that we know how deep our floor pan needs to go after we cut this all out. We can see just how deep the floor pan goes. Now we're also going to have the other side for reference, so I'm just going to check both sides and make sure that they're the same. Now we got the rough shape of the floor cut out. I'm going to locate all the spot welds that are on the side here. I'm going to grind through the weld but not through the submetal and remove this flange right here. Well, I had almost forgotten that there was this bracket that is underneath each of the seats. And you can see here it's pretty much rotted out, and on the other side it's pretty much also rotted out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and remove as much of what's left without damaging it. We're going to have to recreate that. Here's what's left of that bracket. There's probably enough here we can make a template and recreate this one. We're getting ready to remove the torque box. We finally got some of the torque box out. You can see the difference between the new one on the left and the old one on the right. In order to get the rest of it out, I'm going to need to remove the steering box. Here's the remaining piece of the torque box that needs to be removed. You got this piece here and this piece back here. Right now I left these corner flanges in just for location reference. A little more of the torque box is out. We're making progress. Pretty soon we'll have the entire thing out. This is the view after the driver's side floor pan, toe board, and torque box have been completely removed. The bare metal has been treated with phosphoric acid to prepare it for a coating of zero rust. When they send you these torque boxes, they spot weld them together and they look really nice. However, it's impossible to actually install them in that way. So we had to drill out the spot welds and break it into two pieces. This is the top piece. That's the bottom piece. This fits really well. I have some repairs to do here. This is after we completed the repair and I'm grinding down the welds. It's August here in the Northeast and the thermometer is reading 105 degrees. Let's go weld in a torque box. We've got this entire area prepped. I got a coat of zero rust on there, and it's so hot and humid out here that my lens is fogging up. Now I got a couple of tacks in. I'm gonna clean up around the edges and we'll start welding this baby in. Finally, the torque box has been welded in, the welds have been ground down, and we're ready for seam sealer and paint.